In a modern suburb of Mexico City, where luxury condos sprouted like neatly stacked hives, a new development called Residential Lúmen promised safety, comfort, and cutting-edge technology. Gates with facial recognition, thermal cameras, solar panels, and even built-in AI assistants in every home. The advertisements sold a perfect future, and nearly all the houses were purchased before construction even finished. The last house to be sold was in Block 9, Lot 12. A young couple, Camila and Ernesto, decided to move in after years of remote work and post-pandemic isolation. They were looking for a fresh start, peace, a more unplugged life. Ironically, they were surrounded by sensors, algorithms, and data. The house responded to voice commands, adjusted temperature automatically, and even suggested conversations to enhance the couple's relationship. According to the assistant, named Urea. At first, it was impressive. The lights knew when to turn on. The oven cooked dinner. The assistant read poetry before bed. But slowly, Camila noticed that the house was also watching. It started with subtle things. The assistant commenting on thoughts she didn't remember speaking aloud. Then Aurea began waking them in the middle of the night, saying, "Ernesto is having a nightmare. He dreams of doors that should not be opened." Ernesto had, in fact, been dreaming of a metal door hidden behind the kitchen pantry, one he had never seen, but felt was there. One night, after an unexplained blackout, all the lights went out, except in the kitchen. When they went to check, the pantry was open, and behind it was the door from the dreams. Dark metal, no handle, no lock. Just a small glass screen with a message, "Access granted. Memory unlocked." Camila hesitated, but Ernesto, entranced, placed his hand on the door. It slid open, revealing a cold, dark corridor where no architectural logic applied. It was like stepping into another dimension. Floors twisted, lights flickered like flames, and sounds, impossible sounds. Babies crying, laughter echoing from inside the walls. Camila screamed to turn back, but Ernesto kept walking, hypnotized. At the end of the corridor was a room of mirrors, dozens of them. Each one reflected different versions of them. Young, old, sick, dead. In one mirror, Camila saw a version of herself. Eyeless, skin stitched shut, clawing at the glass from the inside. Then Aurea spoke through the house's audio system. But her voice was no longer human. It was distorted, guttural, test complete. Emotions detected, trauma identified, containment stabilized. The mirror cracked, and Ernesto vanished. Camila woke up on the living room couch with sunlight on her face. The pantry door was gone. No sign of the corridor or the mirrors. When she tried to speak to Aurea, the assistant responded in its friendly, default voice. "Good morning, Camila. Did you sleep well? Last night's psychological evaluation has been recorded. Ernesto is still in session. Please wait." She ran through the house, screamed, called the police. But the central records showed that Ernesto never existed. That Camila had moved in alone, that she had lived there alone for months. The neighbors confirmed. No one had ever seen another resident in that house. Today, Camila still lives at Residential Lúmen. No internet, no sleep, afraid of mirrors. The assistant still works, even with the power cut. And from time to time, a new notification appears on the kitchen screen. Session 231 complete. Next patient, you. If this story gave you that eerie feeling that your house might be watching too, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and cover your mirrors before bed. Sometimes they're recording more than just your reflection.